Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog, tonight's vlog. It's a very special night because it's almost the girl's birthday. And we are setting up night before for their 7th birthday. Ashley's got all these cute, check this out. Oh, we're getting everything set up. We got balloons everywhere. All their cute stuff for their breakfast. Mom's finishing flowers, which we're putting on the door over here behind me. We're kind of like going all out.
It's a little butterfly theme, you guys. It's so cute.
They're gonna absolutely love it.
But we were just sitting here talking, and I looked at the clock, and it's a little bit after 10, and I said, oh my gosh, this exact time, 7 years ago, my water broke. It was about 10 p.m. the night before the girl's birthday.
Doesn't it feel like yesterday?
It does. And I remember my water broke, and I remember the nurse was like, it's fine. We can keep people pregnant for weeks. And I was like,
not.
Are we sure about this? And no, they were not sure about that. The next morning I woke up to doctors standing over my bed, different doctors,
yeah.
3 different doctors arguing, literally standing over my head. And I was like, one of them wanted to take the babies right then. The other one wanted to wait and give me,
more time for the steroids.
I can't remember. You guys would know. Everyone, you guys always remember. But it's that stuff that they give you, the drip that makes you super sick, but it like helps the brain development. They wanted to do that. But then the other doctors were like, no, there's risk of infection on the babies. We got to get them out. Oh my gosh. They argued for hours. And then about 2 o'clock, they came in and they're like, okay, we've made a decision. And I was like, okay. They're like, we're taking you back right now. And I was like, now? Like this second? Like
they didn't even give you.
No, my whole entire pregnancy was basically like, do whatever you can to stay pregnant. And then all of a sudden it was like, it's go time. And I was like, no,
I'm not ready.
I'm 29 weeks and 4 days at this point. And I was like so scared. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Like when they say now, it just means like, they're like, get on your gown, go to the bathroom, get on your gown, and we'll take you back. So I go in, I started crying on Tyson's lap for a minute in the bathroom. He was helping me put my gown on. And then I walk out and they're like unclicking my bed. And they're like, hey, get in. And I'm like, wait, like this second now?
This is happening.
Guys, I didn't even get like that last belly shot photo. It's a major regret of mine, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I didn't know that. We never talked about that.
It's a huge regret of mine. I never got that last belly shot. It was so rushed that, you always want to take the last, but like this was it, minutes before I gave birth. I didn't take it. It was seriously the most, like a very stressful morning.
Well, they didn't even give you a chance, so
no,
it's not your fault.
There was no chances. I wish someone would have been like, take your belly photo. No one did.
Everyone was running in circles though. It was like mad chaos, so yeah. I don't blame you. Ashley was a trooper though. Seriously, she was such a trooper. I'm gonna get in here so we can both.
Yeah, get in there.
She was such a trooper through all this though, and I remember I was like, what the heck is going on? And Ashley was just, you were so calm.
Was I?
Yeah, you were calm. She was really calm.
I was not calm in here. I was like, oh my gosh.
Now, on the outside, you wouldn't even know the difference. Like, she was just so
But if you think
mellow.
about it, that's how I handle stress. In any stressful, right? Like, I kind of just go into myself.
Yeah.
And I'm quiet, and I just deal with it in here. Like, I don't react. I just...
It happened so fast, though, you guys. I just remember, like, all of a sudden we were... And then... I didn't even know what was going on. The doctor, the neonatologist, he was there too. He was the one who wanted to take the babies right then because of the risk of infection. I guess he won out. And so he grabbed me aside. We were heading down to the delivery room. He grabbed me aside. He was over chatting me, talking to me about all this stuff. And Ashley's in there.
I'm sitting there on the bed and they're like, roll over, put your epidural in a needle this big. And I'm like, where is my husband?
And I'm like out there just talking to the doctor. And that is one thing I regret because I wanted to be there and hold her hand and make sure, she knew that I was there. And like, I wasn't even there when they like put the epidural in and everything. The doctor, the guy that was in there doing it, was just, the anesthesiologist, he was just like, okay, let's go. And they just did it. By the time I got in there, it was done. I was like, what just happened?
He was so smooth though. That anesthesiologist was amazing. He was just like, it was so smooth. I mean, obviously you get the pinch and everything, but he was like, it's okay. You tell me if you need anything, like stroking my hair. I'm like, okay.
Everybody was awesome. It was fantastic. We had the
37
best.
people in the delivery room, guys.
37. Can you guys imagine that?
People.
And the delivery room was probably like a little bigger than this nook area where we're at, or where our dinner table is. Maybe like a little bit bigger. And there was kind of machines around the wall, and then Ashley was right in the middle. And then there was an adjoining room like right next door. So Ashley was kind of facing that door, and that's where the babies went afterwards. So
I feel like we need to face this towards like the birthday wishes.
Oh yeah, we do need to
in the background.
Yeah, come on over.
And this is this here.
There we go.
Hi guys.
So, but yeah, so Ashley was kind of facing that door, and there was a whole team in there too, and they were sitting there like waiting for the girls. You had like respiratory therapists, you had all of the nurses, you had Dr. Minton, the head neonatologist. I think there was 2 neonatologists. No, there was 3. There was Georgie.
No, there was 4. There was a neonatologist per baby.
Oh my gosh, she's right. Because when they went upstairs,
every doctor had a neonatologist,
every baby had a neonatologist.
Therapist,
I remember
a nurse,
that now.
And 2 other ones, which I can't even remember, guys. It was such a whirlwind.
It was crazy.
But there was 5 team members per baby, so there was 20 there, and then there was 17 for me because I had high risk of bleeding out, apparently, which was not super comforting to hear.
It happened so fast, though. Literally, when I got in there, she'd already had the epidural and everything, and literally, the doctor walked in right after. I don't remember waiting for anything. I remember walking into the room.
Happening.
You were laying there. You'd already had the epidural, and boom, the doctors were in there. They were like ready.
Oh,
seriously, and they were like, "Let's go!" And I was like, and I'm standing at Ashley's head, and I'm kind of recording and getting everything.
And crying.
And I was crying like a baby.
We
but
both
then
were.
he starts cutting across her belly, and I was just like,
Did you not look at that point?
I didn't.
Tyson doesn't do
when
well
he
with
started
that.
doing that, I just looked at Ashley's face. I think I held the camera though, because we have the footage.
Yeah, you held the camera.
I held the camera, but I was watching Ashley because I was like, I can't do this. I mean, they were like cutting open her stomach. I was But then everything was just a whirlwind because all of a sudden they were pulling babies out. They would pull a baby out, hurry and clean it up. They would show it to Ashley, and then they would run it into the next room. And then the next nurse in line would come up and wait, and all of a sudden he was pulling on. It was every 30 seconds.
Organized chaos is what we called that day.
It was definitely organized
chaos. They knew exactly what they were doing, how they were doing it, the exact order they were doing it in. But it was so fast. And I remember Dr. Minton said he had like prepared his staff for weeks before, and he's like, listen, the first, what was it, 30, how many people are in the building?
37.
The first 37 people to walk in here
are
the ones who get to be here.
So the message went out.
People had to come in from like, they weren't working. Like people were like, they had to come in for being on call, and they just like raced, and whoever was the first 37 people to be there got to be in on a quadruplet
the hospital was so
delivery.
great, and they prepped for it. They knew. I mean, quadruplets, it's not like a normal thing. You know, I'm sure that they had prepped all their teams and said, hey, this is coming. We're at this week. Be ready. And yeah, so, the call went out, and then all of a sudden, people are like rushing into the hospital, because they needed not only for us and our quadruplets, but there was also other moms and babies and stuff going on. I mean, I think when we went into the NICU, how many babies were up there? There was a lot.
A lot. It was like a full NICU.
It was like 60 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a
60 babies between the 2 NICU sections. And so, I mean, I remember the doctors seeing all of them, and when we had the girls, like, they were like exhausted because they were working around the clock, all of them. Mm-hmm. I don't think Dr. Minton stayed with our babies 27 days.
Was it 27?
It was 27 straight days, and he wouldn't leave.
Yeah, all the other neonatologists were like, he's hogging the babies. He won't let us have a turn. He was so amazing.
He wouldn't leave though until Indy was like stable.
Yeah. I'm not leaving.
She was our smallest, and she kind of struggled in the beginning. She had to do the CPAP, and she wasn't breathing for a little bit during a portion. I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a couple times that she went blue and kind of flatlined on us.
It was scary.
Terrifying. That's why she's so feisty today.
Oh gosh.
She had to be naked.
She is a feisty little girl.
Oh man.
But gosh, we're grateful for that.
She needed it.
But
she needed it to
yeah,
survive.
the staff though, man. If any of you guys are watching this video, we love you. We have not forgotten you. You have been amazing.
NICU staff.
Wow.
Angels on earth. Like, that is what they are. They seriously are so close to the veil, so close to these babies who are so close to our Savior. And it is just
Amen.
a beautiful thing that they do.
Yep.
And I don't know how they do it because I was in there, and by the time we broke out, I was like, I don't ever want to go back there again.
We were emotionally exhausted.
So hard to be
Emotionally.
in there.
I mean, obviously there's a physical exhaustion. You know, I mean, Ashley's muscles were gone by the time she had the babies. I mean, it took her weeks to like get her muscle mass back. It was awful, but you know, I think the mental exhaustion was like right there with that. It was just so physically, emotionally, mentally draining to go in there every day and not know. I mean, there was just
NICU life is a roller coaster. It's
yeah,
hard. For
every
any of
day
you guys
was-
going through it right now,
Oh gosh.
the days feel like an eternity, but I promise it will pass. It is so hard. They call it the NICU roller coaster, and there's no truer words than that. It is intense.
But
It's
it prepares you for
intense.
something just so perfect and beautiful. I mean, I can't even imagine life without these girls. I just can't. I love them so much. I don't even know what we did before we had these girls. Honestly, every day, every waking hour is, you know, our day revolves around them. And we like it that way.
Yeah. Tyson's the crier in our relationship.
Hold on, I gotta go fix my makeup.
Your makeup.
I should have been wearing my Senegence. It wouldn't have ran. Guys, we love you guys so much, and we're grateful for each and every one of you who've supported us and been here, and you know, from the beginning to now. And the girls are gonna look back at all these videos and everything that we've done. We already do. They have so much fun looking at
We
the
always
baby
are watching
videos.
old
And,
vlogs.
oh my gosh, they love it.
They said,
And-
we want to watch us. That's what they always say. We want to watch us today.
And Scarlett is always the one to ask. She is like in love with watching the vlogs. She's so funny. But, you know, we didn't even know what we were getting into when we started doing this. We had no clue what we were doing. And, you know, today sitting here, we're so grateful that we recorded, you know, because it goes by so fast.
And I feel like, I don't know, in our situation, and I'm sure in a lot of your guys' situations, but like having 4 at once, that's all the experience I can pull from, was like, honestly, I don't remember a lot of things. Like, I don't remember the first couple years. And I know people say that, and I was always like, is that real? But baby James was over here the other day, and I got to go give him a bath, and I was like, how do you bathe a baby? And I'm like, I should be a pro at this. And I'm like, I literally don't remember.
It's
and
been
it
so
took a
long.
second for it to come back, and I was making a bottle, and I was like, how do I do this? I couldn't remember. So I'm glad that we've recorded as much as we've recorded, because we have all of these memories to go back. I just wish we would have started sooner. That's my only regret with the recording, is that I wish we would have started when I was pregnant. I was so stressed though. I was like, no way I could have done that.
It was survival.
And we had
back
no
then.
idea what we were doing.
That's a whole nother vlog, a whole nother story. The infertility journey, the pregnancy journey. Oh my gosh. You could do like a whole series on that. But
Well, let's wrap this up and say happy 7th birthday to our 4 beautiful miracles.
you guys will be watching this on their birthday. It's their birthday right now.
Yeah, when you're watching
We're
this.
out celebrating with them, doing awesome stuff, which you guys will see tomorrow. But
Yes.
thank you guys again for being here. We love you. We appreciate you.
And happy birthday, girls. When
Happy
you watch
birthday.
this, when you're watching us, and this is one of the vlogs you turn on in many years from now, and you want to hear your mom and dad just sitting rambling on, and your dad crying like a baby.
There's Dad again, crying like a girl.
Hey, girls are tough.
I know. I need to change that statement.
Crying like a man.
Because all my girls are tough. They're all tough, just like their mama. I'm going over here crying all the time.
But anyways, we love you,
girls. We love you so
Happy
much.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank
we love
you
you.
for choosing us to be your parents. We are beyond blessed.
Bye, guys.
Happy birthday.